In this video, we're going to take a tour of our library. Now we've logged in as a student and you can see it is an easy navigation system at student level. Over here we have our library button, which takes us to this home page. On our home page, we have all of our levels and the books. Here we have our Sor Squad videos. That's our sound of reading learning videos, which we'll show you very shortly. We also have this button here to be able to go into our reward center and check how many rewards we have earned by reading all our books. And we'll go and have a look at that very shortly. So we're in our library. Now this student, Katie Smith, is working in level 2. So let's click level 2 and have a look inside. Now inside each level, we've got the hear the sounds. They're all the sounds that will be covered, the letter sound correspondences in each level. We've also got the sight words, not to learn by sight because they're sounded out for us to learn part to whole. So let's jump in and have a look first at hear the sounds. You can see here, it's like a little slider. We can hear all of the letter sounds of this level. So if I click on the letter, the sound is G. So we can slide and hear all of the sounds.
Oh.
So to navigate back, we just go back here. There's always a back button to take us back to the screen we were on. Otherwise, we can go straight back to the library. So that is the hear the sounds. Let's have a look at our sight words. These are the words, the high frequency words that will appear in all of our level 2 books. And if we click here, we can see the words. Now, if we click on one of the words, we can hear it being sounded out if we need it. So if we're first learning this word, we can hear
E, he.
Because we know that the best way to teach sight words is part to whole, e, he. And if we keep on going, we can hear each sight word being sounded out.
Went.
Once we've practiced at word level, our high frequency words, we can go back using our navigation of the back. So this needs to be explicitly taught and it takes us back to level 2. As you can see here, Katie Smith has read all of the first 4 books there. She's got her little trophy. Anne has her trophy. Every time a student reads 4 books, they earn one of these rewards. You can see there by the tick, that means that she knows she's read that book, but it can be read again just by clicking on it. The book that has no tick is where the student is up to. Now these ones look like they've got the lock button. A teacher can lock or unlock any book. Now this one is locked because this one hasn't been read yet. But once we read this, if this has been unlocked by the teacher, it will open up. So let's jump in and have a look. So we're reading the book called Gum. You'll also notice everything else disappears. The banner, the profile picture. This is because we want the emphasis to be on the book and on the text and no other distractions. Over here we have our navigation button so we can open the book and turn the pages using this button here. We can also use up the top in the corner, we can turn the pages like a book if we wanted to as well. That's a little bit fun, but I like to just teach the kids to use the button to turn the page. Also, you'll notice that when I hover over any word, so if I get stuck on this word, I can click that word and hear the word being sounded out first, then told to me. So let's have a listen.
Stick.
So this really builds that independence. If I get stuck, I can click on a word and hear the word being sounded out. So any word within those sentences can be heard. Let's try another one.
Picks.
So that's a cool feature. The other feature is this read to me. So once they've had a go and decoded all those words, we can hear what a fluent reader sounds like just by clicking this here.
Pat gets a stick and picks at the gum.
So that's the read to me feature. Now, as they read, they'll get to the end of the book. This is for the educator, either the parent or the teacher, to check for understanding and build vocabulary. Now, if the student doesn't have that parent or the educator during the read, they can skip that finish the book. Once they've finished the book, the computer will recognize that that book has been read and give it a tick back in their library. So remember, we have to teach to click back, and it will go back to their library, and you can see the book gum has been read, tick, and the next book opens up. And I've only got one more book to read before I earn my reward. So let's jump in and have a look what these rewards mean. We'll go over to our trophies here, and you can see that Katie Smith has earned all of her rewards in early readers. She's done all of level 1, and she's earned 2 so far in level 2. And you can see the ones that she has to go before she's finished the level. So that is at the student platform. Now, if you are logging in as a teacher, I'm just going to log out as the student, and I'm going to log in as a teacher. The teacher has the same thing as well. We've got the side navigation bar on the teacher level, but we have all of the books there as well, in case you want to project those books up on your smartboard. And let's go in. We can open up any book, and that's what will be projected on your smartboard if you're wanting to do modeled reading or any word work. Now, if we go back to our actual library, I forgot to tell you about these amazing SOR Squad videos, and this is also in the student login as well. If we click on here, we have all of our levels. At the moment, we've got level early reader 1 and 2 up, and in the coming weeks, all of these other levels will be up. If we click on these, we can have a look. There's 5 songs in each level, from level 1 to 8. There's 3 songs in early readers. And these little videos are amazing to teach word blending, word segmenting, letter sound correspondences, as well as having a bit of fun. And I'll just play a little bit of one.
We're the SOR Squad, sounding out words. Let's have some fun and get our reading on. We're the SOR Squad. Let's go!
Hello, friends. This is our friend Nan. Nan. I'm Millie.
I'm Lewis.
And we're the SOR Squad. Everyone, let's welcome our friends with a big hello. Hello.
We're going to have an amazing day today. Now put your listening ears on, because it's time to be an amazing learner.
Now what I'm going to do is just show you. It involves a bit of dance, which is fun.
Up and down we're gonna spin.
It involves letter sound knowledge.
E. E. E.
Spin. Did you say snaps?
And as you can see, it teaches students how to read words, and it's quite interactive as well. So if we just navigate back, they will have access to all of these SOR Squad videos. You can play them as a teacher in a class, or they can listen to them at home as home learning. And they are in the SOR video section. So if we go back to our library, they are sitting here. Now in teacher login, they have this extra button called PDF resources, and the teacher can download a record sheet in case you wanted a physical record sheet for home learning, reading certificates, and any other extra bits and pieces for educators to download as well. And that will keep being topped up with new resources as well. So there you have it, our library feature and how to navigate the library.